Hello YouTube, this is ShadowWolf810, and on this special episode of ShadowWolfs Featured Maps, I have got one of the next biggest puzzle maps ever created. It's called Paradox Origins by the Paradox Forgers. I say it's a special episode just because it's not all the time that you see a puzzle map made by like 6 pros of puzzle making, so, this video is actually going to be in 2 parts because even with all my editing prowess, I could not get the 23-minute film clip that is the fastest run-through of it down into 10 minutes. It's actually about 13 or 14 that I got it down to, so it is going to be 2 parts. But let's go ahead and get into the doing the puzzle map. Basically, you're going to have to get the turret up to there and push your head through the floor, or the roof, and kill yourself. Now up here you're going to get a bubble shield, you're going to jump in here and throw it off the grav lift, then blow up the grav lift. And what that is going to do is the bubble shield is going to protect a grav lift from the kill ball long enough that it will launch the pallet into the deployable cover, and you'll get it. You'll get the deployable cover. So then you're going to break the deployable cover, wait for a couple seconds until it's about to respawn or regenerate or whatever, and then jump up and jump off of it. And now you're going to take your spiker and shoot the wall, or not the wall, but the pallet in the top left corner. And then you're going to go ahead and go through there. And now the next part here, what you're going to do is you're going to swap for the power drain, throw it up at the wall, and then shoot it before it hits the ground. And then you're going to take the spiker and kill yourself. Now you're going to go through this teleporter at the back left from where you spawn. You're going to get a deployable cover, and there's more than one way to do this. What he does is throw it behind the overshield so it gets stuck in the wall there, and he's going to wait until the next one spawns. That's basically what I would do too, but I tried throwing it on top of it instead of into the wall, but whatever, either way works. And while there's a slow moment here, I'd like to take this opportunity to say if I sound like a complete and utter retard trying to keep up with this video, I'm sorry, but a lot of crap happens in a short amount of time here. So, alright, so the next thing you're going to do is go ahead and shoot this golf ball and make it fall down, and there's a, whatchamacallit, a golf tee, that's what it's called, in the wall there, so you have to jump off the golf ball. And now the next thing you're going to do is push a fusion coil up against this wall and then blow it up, and that's going to unblock the next teleporter, or unblock the path, I guess you'd say, into that room. If you don't do that, you won't be able to get into the next room. So now the next thing you're going to do is mess around, I guess, until another fusion coil spawns, and then you can go ahead and push that one into basically, you're going to block the turret until you can basically glitch through the wall. Glitch, merge, clip, take your pick of words, I don't really care. So, you're going to do that, and then you're going to jump back up here and push the golf ball back into the room. And then you're going to use that to block it. May not need it. I went ahead and fast-forwarded through that, one of the many editing cuts in this video. Now the next part that you're going to do is pick up a turret, throw it in front of the grav lift, light it on fire, and then throw it into the grav lift. And now what that's going to do, when you get it right, there's another cut coming up here soon, but what that's going to do is burn the pallet that's in the way, and then you'll be able to do something. You'll be able to go there, for lack of better words. So basically you're going to go through that teleporter back in the room after you got on the turret, and you're going to get a BR in the corner. You're going to fall down and use the explosion to push you back, and then unblock that, blow up that fusion coil. Basically what that's going to do is unblock a spawn point so that you can now spawn there, or go through a teleporter there, I should say. I thought it was a spawn, I was wrong, I'm sorry, don't hate me. So now what you're going to do is you have to have a body there, and you have to throw 2 firebombs at it, and then stick enough bullets, like needler bullets, whatever, into it to get it to super detonate, as they call it. And you have to keep killing yourself there even after you get it, just in case you don't get it, so that you have a body there. So once you hear the whatchamacallits explode. Fusion coils, you can go ahead, keep killing yourself until you spawn in the next room, because that's where it unblocks the spawn point. My fault. I went ahead and left a couple of these deaths in here, even though I was short on time. I just thought it was hilarious. He killed himself probably 15 times before he spawned in the right room. So, here you go, he's in the right room now. What you're going to do is take this mongoose, and you're going to have to move it out of the way, and then you're going to drive the warthog, and basically just get it as close to the grav lift as you can, or drive into it, whatever. Blow up the grav lift, move as close to the center as you possibly can, and try to center your warthog underneath the double block above you. And as you can see, you can't shoot the fusion coil, but now you can, and so that's going to unblock a block, ironically, and now the next thing you're going to have to do is get your mongoose up to the next part. So you're going to move your warthog out of the way as far as you can, and then you're going to have to get behind it. That's what she said. But you're going to have to get behind the grav lift. There's actually two different ways that he does it. He tries it going behind it like that. Wow, that's what she said again. Anyway, but it doesn't work, so I went ahead and cut again. He drives into it and then bounces backwards off of the shield door. So that's how he does it. And then I got another cut right here because the block didn't fall down. What you are trying to do is get that block down there. If you don't do that, it's just going to fall and not move. But if you can get your mongoose underneath it, when the block falls, then it will roll into the next room, and that's what you want it to do. So I went ahead, it took a while to do that, so I cut it right there. And ironically, Big Head decided to join and leave the party as soon as I had to do the cut. So once you get the block down there, you're going to use your warthog, and you're going to push it into the gravity lift back there. Well, the grav lift holding down the block, I should say. And then you're going to get down, we'll get off and get down there, I guess. Ha! Wow, that was a pretty bad one. So you're just going to have to hit the block until it, like, kills you, and then you can hit something and it'll kill you. Then you're going to have to kill yourself over and over again until you spawn in the right room. And I think I left a couple of these in there too. I may end up editing some of this out. Oh no, okay, he spawned right back there, so it's okay. But oh, okay, so you're gonna have to wait for the block to despawn. I forgot about that. You have to wait. You have to move the block and then wait for it to despawn. And he failed right there, by the way. I cut it. I made it obvious. I didn't want to scare you guys too much with my editing skills. But yeah, he was just waiting for the block to despawn there. So basically here what you're going to do is you're going to make a little bridge out of trip mines. And the first time he failed really bad, and yeah, so it's going to take 10 seconds for him to respawn, just so you can't overload the map. And then you're basically just going to keep throwing them until you're satisfied with your bridge. It'll probably take 5, that's how many he used. So that's a good number to remember if you're going to try to beat this map. And so he's got his 5th one there, and he just is going to kind of run across while crouching. Be sure you crouch before you go in there. Oh, maybe he waits for 6. Well, way to screw me over in my own video. God. Okay, so he's got a 6th one. Oh, and that's, okay, yeah, just to put it down there. Okay, that's what I thought. So, anyway, he had 6. Whatever, no biggie. So you're going to jump up here, get that custom power up, and land on this part. It's a fairly long jump. So don't worry about that. But now what you're going to do is you're going to take the deployable cover, and you're going to have to throw it into the, like, behind the active camo so that it gets stuck there. And you're going to want to stand underneath it while it does that. And it's actually a pretty epic new launching method. I went ahead and cut again. It's, he got it there, and now you're just going to jump, as far as I know, and that's going to just freaking launch you to heck. It wasn't pushed into the wall, so I'm pretty sure he's just going to jump again, and that's going to freaking launch him across the map. Back to the hub here. Gonna be sure you have another deployable cover also, because, or at least make sure one spawns there. And then you can get the grav lift out of the wall, and you're just going to have to wait for 2 of them. He threw the first one down, and the other one didn't respawn quick enough, so then you're going to use both of them and go through the teleporter, and then you can go ahead and unblock the teleporter and jump into this corner here and get a Spartan laser. In my opinion, that's kind of a dumb challenge to just blow up warthogs and get them out of your way, especially when he fails so badly at it. He doesn't get them all, and they don't all despawn at the same time, so it's not like a clear path. And he fails down here too. There's actually a fusion coil you need to shoot with the gravity thing, not gravity thing, the Spartan laser, but you're going to have to throw the grav lift in the back corner, and that's going to move a column. And so there you go, those were the fusion coils he missed. He had to come back and get those. And then you're going to kill yourself. And I'm about to cut to part 2, guys, because this video is almost over length. So this is ShadowWolf810. Be sure to stay tuned for part 2. And leave your comments and give me a thumb up and subscribe if you like this video. So I'll see you guys all later.